both games are going to be great to watch tonight. I'm really looking forward to it. Edmonton minus 190, Vegas plus 160. Total is at 7 at plus 110 to the over. In this series, Prez, I talked about the fact that you almost don't want to blow out other teams or be blown out on your own. And you take a look at really what happened in the game one when Vegas won 6-4, and then game two, Oilers respond 5-4. And then we see that we see that big performance that the Oilers had on Saturday. And they win 5-1 in that one, and the Golden Knights follow up that with a 5-1 victory of their own. It's almost like, do we just expect the bounce back at this point, or did you see anything from Vegas that tells you differently?
5-1 score tonight, Andrew. Don't know where I'm coming up with that. I was on the over both games. Do you have any idea how frustrating that was? Oh my God. I mean, we got a 5-0 for first period a couple of games ago, and then one goal. And then the same exact thing, well, not exactly, but the same thing happened again in the opposite direction. Unbelievable. You sit there and you're like, this could be a series from the gods. That first game was incredible. And then we've had 2 total blowouts. I got to think Edmonton is getting it done tonight, Andrew. I would suggest you guys take them in regulation. I don't think, Edmonton is one of those teams that they're going to put goals up. And when you have a team that's going to put goals up, they're less inclined to go to overtime. I like the over in this game a lot too, dude. Again, I'm going back to the over. Look, the over is 1-2 in the series, so it's not like this. The over is getting annihilated. They go over tonight. It's 2-2 now. 7 points. Again, team total Edmonton over. I think we're going to see this Edmonton team score tonight. Really crazy that both games have ended 5-1, and it looked like both opposition teams just quit midway through both games. I don't think we're going to see a 5-1 game tonight. I think it'll be much closer, but I wouldn't be surprised if we were 4-3 with an empty netter.
So you think tonight kind of breaks the pattern of the blowouts? We see a tighter game today?
Yeah. I mean, I can't believe we're going to have blowouts all series long, not with these two teams.
Yeah,
but I will
think
say this.
We're going to see a closer game tonight.
Great time to bet Edmonton to win the series as well, because I do believe they will.
I think it is too. I mean, look at the price tag. Look at that minus 190 on the money line. You're better off doing that. I'm with you on that. And I'll tell you, 6 of their last 7 playoff games, the Edmonton Oilers have scored at least 4 goals. A couple of those, Prez, are in losses. So I keep on saying this. I've been saying it on the show for weeks now. Even though you have to pay a little bit for that price now, especially because they're at home, I cashed a 5% in the first period on Saturday. It was a great feeling, a great Saturday night, hitting that 5% team total in one period. It might not be as easy tonight, guys, as it was on Saturday, but I really do believe that we're going to see 4 goals from this Oilers team, and I'm willing to lay a little bit of the price here on it, because I think in loss or in victory, they will get at least 4 goals. And it's so great. I mean, they lose 5-4, you win. They lose 6-4. But I guess some people would probably say, well, if you think that's going to happen, why not take the over? And I do like the over as well. But I would almost rather just root on one team and just kind of handicap one team. And as we've seen in the past 2 games, there's only one team hitting their team total right now, and it's the team that wins. And like you said, the 5-1s are very tough to crack the over. The team winning sits back, they play defensively, and it makes things very difficult for the team that's trailing. I'm not sure if you have anything as far as this is concerned, Prez, but looking at some props.
Sorry, Andrew, I was just going to say, it's funny. Last night I was on the over in the Dallas game, and there was a goal called back, if I recall. I think it was 3-0, and then the 4th goal was called back. No, it stayed. I was cheering for it to be called back. I'm on the over, and I didn't want that fourth goal by Dallas. I was like, oh, God, here we go again. It's going to be 4-0, and everyone's going to stop playing. Ay, ay, ay. So, yeah,
That was an
you're
interesting
right,
call,
man.
actually. That was an interesting call because
I
I
thought it
think
was for sure going to be called back. I
me
was
too.
blown away.
Me too. The guys were saying that because Grubauer acted like a soccer player for a few minutes and started flopping around, it made it hard for the referees to tell if it was goalie interference or not. If Grubauer wouldn't have dove out of the way like that, I think they would have actually made the call, but he exaggerated it way too much. But taking a look at a couple different things for some player props and different props for this game. Draisaitl, his shots on goal, McDavid, we always talk about them. Couple different guys I'm looking at. Number one, Evander Kane to get a point. He's been mixing it up. He's been very aggressive and rough, but I feel like it's time for him to contribute on the score sheet. I'm looking at a shots on goal prop, actually, from Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. He's a guy that scored 100 points during the regular season. We have not seen much from him. And after 2 games ago, Connor and Leon combined for 4 goals. And last game, they have 0, and this team does nothing. This game is a game that really proves, are they a deep team this year or are they not? That's what I really believe the test is for tonight. So Nugent Hopkins and Evander Kane, I'm taking their prop plays for tonight. And as far as this Vegas team, if you are not betting Jonathan Marchessault props at this point, you're missing out. He scores 2 goals last game. He goes over his 2.5 shot prop in the first period. He's someone that's certainly making some noise.